everybody, I'm Emmy Neal, the teen librarian from Lake Forest Library, here with you live. Happy Wednesday. Today we are going to be talking about making homemade chocolates with candy melts and chocolate molds, but let's give everyone 1 second to see if anybody drops in to join us today. I have a big...
Buffy Badger joined.
Setup. Hello, everybody.
CJ McNaughton, 5 joined.
Excellent. Guys, today instead of trusting a tripod, I have my mom working as our camera woman so that you guys can get close to these molds that I have. Since we've got some friends joining us, we'll just go ahead and get started. Making homemade chocolates is really, really easy. It's also, if you can survey the expanse of this counter, a little bit of a mess. There's a lot that goes into it before you get started, and the first step is melting the candy melts. So I have these Wilton candy melts. There's chocolate, and then there's these vanilla kind that come in a bunch of different colors and are so much fun. Joann's had them all on sale, so I went a little overboard on the colors. Then you need molds. I have a completed set of woodland creatures. They're owls and then foxes, which I think I colored them wrong, but that doesn't matter. And then what we're going to work on today are succulents. So this is what the mold looks like. It's a rubbery silicone, which makes it easy to pop out the chocolates once they harden. You don't refrigerate chocolates. They end up hardening easily at room temperature. I would say these owls and foxes probably took about 5 minutes to go from melted to completely hard. And you melt the candy melts and the chocolate cocoa pieces in the microwave at about 50% power. You do it 1 minute at a time so that you don't end up burning the chocolate. I did this in Girl Scouts a long time ago, which is why I have these chocolate bottles, these candy nozzle pieces, and I have spatulaed milk chocolate and then pink, light green, which I mixed from my white and green chocolates, and then a dark green, because if we're going to do succulents, you know, those are good colors for plants, right? So
Lori N says hi. Stephanie says hi.
Yay.
Addie's watching.
We have friends.
Yes, you have some friends.
Welcome, guys. We also have this really handy spatula that's like a hard flat end here and then a rubber scraper on this end. That's what I use to get it into the bottles. I think we got this at Sur La Table. It's amazing. But I stick by what I said 2 weeks ago. We do need other names for kitchen utensils that aren't spatula, because we can't just call everything a spatula. We need to draw the line somewhere. So...
Someone said they like your candle.
Thank you. If you guys were here with us last week and we made those candles, I have my chocolates here. Whoops, dropped one. Sitting in a hot water bath. It was boiling when I poured the water in. Now it's pretty much okay. And we're going to use the colored candy to lay the inside, and then we pipe chocolate into the bottom so that it gets this nice, pretty finish. So I'm going to go ahead and do some. I have this towel here to help, and then I literally just squirt it into the bottom. I try to get the nozzle into the cracks of the candy melt, but if the chocolate is hot, it should sink in there, and then I'm going to rim it. Oh, my hand is shaking. We rim it around the outside, and you've got to kind of work fast, but with the hot water bath, it helps keep the chocolate melted for longer. We have also used like a heating pad that we rolled around the outside of it, so we're going to give the chocolate a second to settle there, and then you want to make sure that you snap the air bubbles out, kind of the same way you would with macaroons. So we're just going to pick it up and we're going to drop it to give the bubbles a chance to pop. Otherwise, if we look at some of these finished ones, you'll see I forgot that step, and there's places where there were air pockets in the chocolate when it dried. So hopefully this will minimize that problem. And then I'm just going to do I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 of these chocolates and then show you what it looks like when you pop them out.
KJH Buck said beautiful.
Thank you. They were really fun.
Addie said so cute.
I saw the succulent mold on the Joann's website and I couldn't resist because succulents are really my favorite plant. I'm deeply a millennial. That's never gonna change. And yeah, I also did this morning some orange candy melt for the foxes that I did. But when it came time to actually pipe the foxes, guys, I forgot what foxes looked like. So I'm pretty sure I inverted the colors. Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna be more white than they're supposed to be, or more orange. One of those two. So because layering chocolate is so easy, you don't actually have to wait long before you mix the colors all together. Oh, what's happening to my nozzle? I'm gonna just layer the pink and the green on top of it, and try to make sure I get all the sides so it gets nice and melted down. You don't need a thick coat to hide the brown chocolate, but with the depth of this mold, thick is sort of just safer. So all the colored chocolate is flavored vanilla. I want to say it's just like, they're just milk candies. I thought they were white chocolate initially, but they're not. They're just milk and soy. So if you have a soy allergy, you're probably going to need to use a different kind that isn't the Wilton candy melts.
There's a question, where did you get the mold?
So I ordered these molds from Joann's.com, and because Joann in Vernon Hills was doing curbside pickup, and I needed to pick up candy melts, and then when I searched for candy pieces, they told me that they showed me this succulent mold. It was just, I was a victim of targeted advertising. They knew exactly what I liked, and it vanished into the cart. But I want to say this mold, because it was on sale, was probably $4 or $5, and the candy melt bags, so each individual color of bags plus the chocolate, were about $2.50 a piece for each color. So depending on the kind of molds you get, I'm gonna drop it now.
I see what that does inside.
Yeah, so see how it kind of like smoothed out all of the ridges? We've still got a few bubbles in here. In this one, I think I'm just gonna poke in some more color to fill that in, because it's not gonna do it on its own.
Someone wants to know who's holding the camera. Sorry.
No, that's okay. My mom is holding the camera.
Shaking the camera.
Because my tripod was too far away for you guys to get a good look at what was going on here. And I wanted to make sure everybody saw everything. So, thanks, Mom.
Sure. Always here to help.
All right. So, this is the milk chocolate, and I'm just going to pipe it into what's left inside these molds. So these succulents are pretty deep, which means I'm going to be able to fit a lot of chocolate in. But if like chocolate's not your style, which they have all flavors of chocolate, white, milk, dark. I got milk because milk is my favorite. I know I should say dark is my favorite. That's like the adult thing, but milk chocolate is better.
KJH Buck says these would be great on top of cupcakes.
They would be beautiful on top of cupcakes.
And then in a bowl, like a garden. Yeah.
I could put them in like their own little flower pot and make them look super artsy. I was thinking they'd be a really good Mother's Day gift if you guys, are planning on making something.
Someone says moms are the best. I agree.
They are. Especially since they've let me take over this counter for like 3 days as I learned how to make these chocolates. So actually the reason why we're doing chocolates this week is because last week somebody asked for them, and I can't remember who it was who said, could we learn how to make chocolates? But I went downstairs, and lo and behold, there were all of these chocolate making sets. just waiting for us. So, yes, if you guys have anything that you would like to learn how to do, or a craft that you think would be fun to make me learn how to do, we are always happy to accommodate those sorts of requests because, quite frankly, they're a lot of fun. And it's hard to come up with things every week. So I'm trying to get all the edges, and then I fill in the middle.
Looks great.
Doesn't it look delicious? It smells really good.
Lori says hi.
Hi, Lori. Okay. And then again, right, we're going to pop all the bubbles out, which also gives the top of these chocolates a nice, like, flat finish.
It says Joy and I think they were the ones that requested the chocolate.
Hey!
Nice.
Perfect. So, these are woodland creatures, right? Owls and foxes. I attempted to do some color work on with the eyeballs and the noses, and we're gonna see how that worked out. But once they're hard, which it'll take about 5 minutes. I'm not gonna make you guys hang out for that part because that's, we're just gonna sit around waiting. I'm gonna pop these ones out for you, and let's see.
Oh,
it turned out
so cute.
Sorry.
Let me see.
Zoom into my face. That's not
that's
the most
funny.
interesting part. Yeah, so that's our owl. He's a little cross-eyed, but that's okay. We love them anyway.
Stephanie loves the owls.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Somebody said adorable.
I'm gonna pop a bunch of them out, and I'll just drop them here on the wax paper.
How are you popping? Just
It's just a rubber
silicone.
not rubber. Silicone mold. Yep. Nope. See, foxes definitely go the other way. Foxes definitely are orange on top and then white at the bottom. But I thought that would be wrong because then the eyes would just disappear. Maybe they're just orange the whole way.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
I can't remember what
Whoa.
foxes look like.
Somebody wants one.
They are really great. So I've got a nature theme going on today. This is a good looking fox. Look at him. His eyeballs are almost exactly the same size.
That is so cute.
I love it. Awesome. Well, that's really it. I'm going to eat these now. I'm going to eat them.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you so much for joining me this week. I will see you guys next Wednesday at 2 p.m. We're going to have another craft. We haven't decided what it is yet. So if you have any requests, by all means, let us know. You can always email me at teen@lakeforestlibrary.org. I've been Emmy, and I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, and staying home. Goodbye.
What was the last